This video is for educational purposes only. Do not try any of this at home. All things shown are legal under the 2018 Farm Bill. Please enjoy the video. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy J1 back at you with another video. Today I have something very special for you guys. We have a little bit of a two-part video today. So we have a new device that we're going to be talking about today, as well as some new concentrates that we're going to be talking about and trying out today as well. So I'm pretty excited for this video. If you guys go on to enjoy the video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Let me know what you guys think. And without further ado, guys, I guess let's go ahead and just get right into this video. So today I have a device that is fairly affordable in my eyes, and we're going to talk about that. But first here, I'll just go ahead and show you guys the box. Today, what we have here is from the company RIIIPPPS, and we have their Electro Barrel Mini E-Rig Bubbler, if you want to call it. This thing looks pretty damn cool. There's a couple different heat settings it looks like here. There's a green, blue, and red being your hottest, it looks like, if you guys can see on the back there. Lots of different things here. Key features is that it has some flex temps, so there's 3 different voltage levels that you can choose from. An onyx quartz atomizer, 100% heavy metal free. So that is one thing that you're going to want when you're coming to taking dabs or getting into dabbing or anything like that, is no heavy metals. You don't want to be inhaling heavy metals. It has a manual mode, so you can push and hold the button and get the exact amount of a hit that you want, but you know that we like to just double click that thing and just let it rip. So we're gonna go ahead and check this thing out. Here's the box. The one that I amped it for was the multicolor kind of reflective rainbow one. We're gonna go ahead and bust it out here. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the RIIIPPPS Electro Barrel. Here we are. First thing I gotta tell you guys right off the rip is look how tiny this thing is. Compared to my hand, I'm 6'5", I'm a pretty tall guy, so I maybe have some big hands, but this thing is very tiny. I can grip it in my hand with ease. You know, I love the portability of it. But let's go ahead and talk about what this thing does. So we have a water chamber down here where you're going to be able to take off and you're going to be able to load your water in. From what I've seen, these do not take very much water, so we'll get into that in a second. But then you have your stem, your down stem right here, which I have used this a time or two here. So unfortunately it's a little bit dirty, but regardless, that's where all of your airflow and your smoke is going to come through. And all you do is just reattach like so, give it a push. There's a rubber stopper in there that is going to stop this glass piece from coming out, falling out, or anything like that. So very cool. Next thing about it is we have a adjustable mouthpiece. Now this mouthpiece actually turns, comes turned in the box like so, but for you to hit it, you know, just turn it around and you're ready to go right there. So very simple, very easy. And I do believe that this does come out for cleaning purposes as well. So you can pull this out. I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but as you can see, it comes up and it'll come out of there, and you'll just need to stick a Q-tip with some ISO down in there, get it nice and clean. The next part that I wanted to show you guys is how this thing actually functions. So when you go to load your dabs into this RIIPPPS barrel, there's a flap right here, as you can see, and you just grab behind it and flip up, and this whole panel here of the barrel is going to come up. Now you have your chamber down in here. These are onyx atomizers, and when you first purchase this RIIPPPS barrel, it'll come with 2 of them. So you'll have a fresh one to put in and also a replacement for later down the road. And then once your dabs are loaded in, you just close up the barrel, and then your power button is going to be back here. You can do different modes. You can push and hold, or you can double click and that'll start heating up as well. But needless to say, guys, that's going to be the RIIPPPS barrel. We'll load that up and we will try that out here in just a second. But before we move on to that, let's talk about the dabs that we're going to be using today. Today, I went to the smoke shop and I picked up these right here from NYB. It is a Sunset OG THCA live resin, and it says 99% pure THCA dabs. So we're gonna try this stuff out today. We're gonna crack it open here and take a look at what we're rocking with here, because I'm kind of excited. I do like a good OG when it comes to concentrates. So here we go, guys. Fresh out of the box, let's see what we got. Damn, that looks really good. Smells really nice too. It doesn't smell like an OG by any means though, but it does have a sweet kind of earthy smell at the same time. So we'll put that to use and we'll try it out. We'll see what we can get. So like I said earlier, guys, to load this thing with water, you just go ahead and kind of pull it out here, and you have your little reservoir here. There we go. I believe that's all we need, is just a little splash of water in there. So let's go ahead and slap this bad boy back on here, and then we'll get to dabbing. We got our dabs loaded up into the ooze barrel. We're gonna go ahead and give it a try here. We're going to start, I think we're gonna start hot. Shall we start hot? Yeah, let's go ahead and start on the hottest setting. We're gonna switch it up a little bit on this review. So we're going to the red setting, double tap, and I think we just hit whenever. There's a carb cap on top here, and I'll show you. Here we go, guys. Cheers. Okay, guys, so right off the bat, a pretty strong hit when it came to the red setting. It doesn't heat up for very long, I will say that. When it comes to a Puffco, or compared to a Puffco, I should say, I figured that it was going to be about the same heat up cycle, same heat up time, but it's a little bit shorter, I noticed. So maybe that's why I can't double click and turn off the power to it, so I don't know. Let's try and take another one here, though. Got another one loaded up in here, guys. Let's go ahead and try again. Cheers, everybody. All right, guys, so the ooze barrel, right off the bat, I gotta say it hits pretty good. It hits pretty solid. For a small little device like this, I didn't think I was gonna be getting the clouds that I'm getting out of it. And this atomizer is also making these dabs very, very tasty, I'm not gonna lie. I expected maybe it to be a little bit on the burnt tasting side due to maybe the onyx quartz coil or something, maybe a little bit different coil. Maybe it would give it a little bit different of a taste, but on this end, I gotta say it's hitting pretty nice. Pretty good clouds for the highest temperature, but I'm maybe going to turn it down here and we'll take a hit on the lowest setting and see if the flavor makes a difference. So we went ahead and we turned down to the green setting. As you guys can see, that is the lowest heat setting on this device. So let's go ahead and see if maybe the flavor is a little bit better. Cheers, everybody. So right off the bat with that one, I was looking at my camera preview to see what the cloud looked like inside of the chamber here, and it definitely showed wasn't as much smoke production compared to the hottest setting. So that one's definitely tastier as well. So if you're looking to get a device, I would highly recommend this thing. Let's go ahead and get into the price though, because that's one thing that I haven't touched on yet in this video. Now, this ooze barrel, I think, is probably one of the best bang for your buck e-rig devices on the market right now. $60 on this Ooze Life barrel. $60. That is it. $60 will get you this device and will also get you 2 chambers as well as a dab tool. I don't really think that that's a bad move whatsoever. If you cannot afford a Puffco Peak or any Puffco device, I would definitely say this is going to be one of the top hitters in the alternatives to a Puffco. But there's one more setting we haven't hit yet, and that is the blue setting. Let's go ahead and try that, and let's do one more hit before we get out of here. Alrighty, guys, on the blue setting, let's try here. Let's see if the clouds are any better on this one too. Definitely. Oh yeah. yeah, that was definitely probably the best hit I've had out of this. Yeah, guys, I definitely gotta say, I think the blue is probably the best setting for this because it's just hitting so smooth with that last one. I think that's gonna be the go-to setting for me from now on. And with that being said, that definitely doesn't change my opinion on it. I definitely say a 9 out of 10. Quite a very, very, very good device. So without further ado, guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick review, checking out this new device. If you guys are in the market for a new e-rig, $60 for the Ooze Electro Barrel. You could probably get it online. You can also get it in your local smoke shop if they carry Ooze products. But that's going to be the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like on it, comment, subscribe if you're new, and also follow me on X at J1 Media. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.